Okay.
So, y'all, this is Canna Corner. We're broadcasted live Monday, every day at 7. Today, I'm talking with two amazing guests, Stevo and Lori Totten. I know that y'all are with 420 Canna Care Op.
Correct.
Would y'all like to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, welcome to 420 Canna Care Op. I'm
Hi, guys.
Stevo.
I'm Lori. Nice to be here. Thanks for having us, Candis.
Oh, yes, definitely.
We're advocates. We're advocates for Texas, for legalization of marijuana.
Go Texas.
Of Texas, of course. And we're going to the Capitol again on May 28th. And I know it's the last day's Wednesday and all, but we're a new group. And we're wanting to get prepared for 2023.
Gotcha. Yes, I believe some bills are going through right now as we speak. I cannot talk about them enough yet because I haven't read what's going on enough yet. But I'm getting pretty aggravated with these little baby steps, man. And it seems like they are amending the, excuse my language, out of these bills. Like if what I'm hearing is right, they're asking for 1% instead of 5%. And in the bill that was expanding the percentage of THC. And the other one.
Oh no, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, I mean they just went through. So
I heard the 5, but I haven't heard the 1.
Yeah,
Wow.
it just started going through. So I don't quote me on this. I don't know enough, but from the people that I've been asking, this is what I'm hearing, that they're amending the bill. They're not even getting us the right to fight it. So see, this is how Texas works, and which I'm glad that y'all are thinking about the next session already, because it's just ridiculous. It's hard enough for everybody to get out there to testify because they always do it on weekdays when people are at work or school. It's like, and then they notify you like hours. They don't even give you a 24-hour notice to get up there to testify on these amendments. And it's just crazy, man. It's I've never seen that.
And then they don't start till 12 midnight or whatever.
Yes.
Till 6, 7, 8 in the morning, and that's not right. Keep them.
You bet you bet their butt that they are doing all this. This is all on purpose. Like they know what we want. And they're just, and then to give us, I'm so glad about the wax expansion. Like, we can have wax now and just get a ticket. But they took Delta 8 out with an amendment.
I saw that.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous. Like, we have no say. Like, it's crazy.
No, and that's the problem. We don't have a say.
And that's what trying to get this together, and I know it's called what is it? Resolution, yes.
Right.
And I know it would take years to do that, but
that's what we were told. We would have to have a resolution in order for us to be able to vote, like some of the other states.
Right, the petition.
And it would be a done deal.
It would. If we could petition.
That's what I like to do, just like the other states, not trying to say I want to be like everybody, but damn, I want to have our medicine too. So like if I lived in Indiana, saying I went to Kentucky or to Texas, and you can't bring your medicine with you, even though you have your license, you still can't bring it to Texas.
Yes.
And that's not fair to the people that live, the people that want to come visit Texas. Texas is losing out of money. They got thousands and millions of acres of land to produce our medicines.
Right.
And, they could be fixing our roads, fixing our school buses, putting new books in our school, and our teachers and in the schools' hands, in our students' hands. A lot of this money can be put back into our state to help us, help our kids.
Create jobs.
But that's just it. Somewhere, the money trail. I mean,
That's what
the
it is.
prison system and the pharmaceutical systems.
Right.
There you
And
go.
I think that's what
They
Texas
have
is all
bought
about.
Texas or something. I don't know what's going on, but there's no reason with the research, with all the other states that are already doing it, and watching them and seeing that, crime rate is not going up like they're saying. All the
Yeah,
stupid
that's what I
crap
was
they're
gonna say. We need
saying
to look at
isn't
the bigger
true.
picture of this thing. And that's what's bad. Like, and I'm not talking about those cities. Well, I kind of am a little bit, but when we went to Austin last week, and it's been quite a few years since I went. I used to go there for about 5 years straight to work at a Texas Lehigh concrete plant. And It was never that bad. I mean, they had a little bit, but it wasn't that bad. You walk down 6th Street and it's scary. I mean, it looks like the people were smoking that fake stuff or they're all on bath salt.
We did a walk on 6th Street, and
Yeah, and it smells like urine, and it's not good, And I hear that they just signed a bill to
Clean
get
it
rid
up.
of all that stuff, to clean our state up.
Yeah, but
It's just
how are
not-
they
It's
cleaning
not
it,
just in
though?
Austin, it's in Houston, it's all in big major cities
Right.
in Texas.
Right.
Yes,
But how are they cleaning it, though? They say that they're cleaning the homeless up, but what are they doing? They're just ticketing them if they lay on the street to make them move and get out of your sight. Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Yeah, well, we're hearing they're having to give them resources and
Well,
where they,
thank God.
yeah, there's like designated places for them to
Good.
go. And if they don't follow that, then they'll go to jail.
Right. And they can't
And
smoke
then-
weed
and
there.
that's- It's a $500 fine.
Right. Yeah, and they're not going to be able to medicate with cannabis if they go to this place. And
Right.
if they're a felon, they're probably not even going to be able to get the help that they're offering. Like, and a lot of people are felons because of cannabis. It's crazy. It's
Exactly.
Right. And then you see, there's once again, the money from cannabis could also go to start communities to help homeless people
Exactly.
and to get them the resources. And a lot of them need mental health as well.
Yes, and that's the problem. And a lot of them are our veterans.
Right.
Exactly.
And,
Right.
and we need to keep our state red as possible. We don't need to go blue like Oregon and stuff like that, because they look at the drugs that they put out on the streets there, small amounts of cocaine, heroin, speed, you name it, whatever, small amounts of it. And that's not right. That right there is taking people from their state and moving them away, because people that aren't that way is going to move the hell out. And that right there, that's something we don't want to take. But they're still not moving.
Right.
Well-
Right. Yeah, I was born and raised here, and I'm very disappointed in my state. Like,
Right.
I won't be living here much longer. I can't, for my health, for my sanity, I can't keep risking getting my child taken away.
That's the point. We are tired of being criminals
Yes.
because we choose to medicate naturally, holistically. That is one point that is just not right.
Right.
Like Steve said, you can't, if you're in a legal state and you have a medical card and that's how you medicate. If you come over here, you might get arrested if you get stopped and you have your medication on you. But
see, they're working
you
on
can have your
decriminalizing here.
pharmaceuticals on you in your bottle and you'll be good.
Yeah. And that's what I don't like about that shit. Houston, all over Texas.
Different counties.
This year, 5-6 years ago, and it's still now that they didn't take it away, but they gave you just a little bit of medication. That way you won't sell it or whatever, eat too much of it. You can eat a lot of it if you want to, but anyway, you're not going to have money to hold you over for a month. But anyway, besides that, we can medicate. I went left.
Yeah. Anyway.
But anyway, I don't like going to the pharmacy. I want to be able to smoke my marijuana.
Right.
Or I want to be able to take my medicine as I want. I want to be able to grow it, you know, like other
Right.
states. Like we grow tomatoes and shit like that.
Right.
You know, vegetable.
No,
It is a
exactly.
plant. You know,
Exactly.
it's a plant.
And like
Yeah.
I was saying, they're decriminalizing it. Like we just had the wax bill pass, and of course they threw that Amendment 8, or that not Amendment 8, that
The Delta.
yeah, that 8
Yeah.
out. So now we can't get that no more. It's going to be illegal come in a couple
And they
months,
also
like
threw
what,
in something about
few days.
research into the psychedelics, you know,
Right.
in that field.
Definitely, definitely. But the problem with the decriminalization is you, in one city, you might get a cop that really is against cannabis, and he can, whether you're told to
Right.
take it or not, he could still throw you in jail for that. Like it's the officer's discretion.
Exactly.
And that's not right.
Like in
That's not
our
right.
county.
Like here
Right.
in Montgomery County.
Yes.
That, and they can, it's up to their discretion. You may get a Class B citation ticket, or you could possibly go to jail,
Right. Right.
like a gray area. In Montgomery County, they will bring you to jail.
Yes. Yes.
In
That's
Harris
same
County,
here in
30
Johnson
miles
County.
down the road, they will not in Harris
Right.
County.
And
In
that's where-
Austin, Houston, Dallas, they've all leaned back a little bit. Like I've noticed they're a lot less, they're more laxed on it. But if you go into
Right.
hick Bible Belt small towns like Johnson County, Cleburne, Joshua, they
Yeah.
don't care if it's legal or not. They're gonna do whatever they want.
No, but yeah, we're gonna go have this rally, and you know, and I'm glad, so glad you got us to come on the show, because I mean, this like I said, this is our first year doing this. I've been wanting Lori and I to get a group going, and last year we started our group in October 31st.
Halloween night.
You know, we have a lot of older people in our group, and that don't want to be criminals, you know,
Right.
and that never have been a criminal, never has a
Right.
background. They just started on this medication and it's helping them out, you know. And I had people come on our show on Sundays at 4:20 that
Absolutely.
tell their stories, and it's just heartbreaking to hear their stories and how cannabis is helping them out.
Definitely.
And kids, you know, and their kids. And we were up there in Austin last 2 weeks ago, and our representative of our county told us they wasn't going to pass it because of the youth. The youth, they benefit from this medication as well.
No, I agree. I agree. They would benefit too, instead of putting them on
Well,
this
we do have
ADHD medication
Right.
and depression medication. I mean, if you look in schools now, almost every kid's on it. It's like they make money for these kids to be on it, and they would do so much better if they were allowed to try this alternative than to go into that.
Right. You're absolutely
You know,
right.
and the alcohol, they just legalized alcohol where they can bring it to your home.
Yeah.
Home delivery.
Home delivery, you know, and alcohol to go, you know. I mean, and just say our grandkids was at home with their parents left for the weekend, and they left in the car to get pizza or movies or whatever. And they called the supermarket up or Market Basket and asked them to bring some beer over, and tell them when they get there, their parents are in the backyard, and they give them the alcohol. Right. And they go out and they get killed or kill somebody else.
Yeah, they're always
Or
saying
get
that they're
raped
worried
or
about our kids
whatever.
and the youth and they're not worried about that.
Right.
That was his only answer.
That was his only answer.
They're worried
though.
about the money. They're worried about what
That's
they're
right.
going to lose by people not
Right.
going to jail for cannabis anymore. That's what they're worried about. Like there's enough studies out there now, and you know, because you listen to cannabis patient stories as well. Like we come across them every day. That cannabis saved my life. Cannabis got me off opioids. Cannabis got me off meth. I was a meth user. I used intravenously for about 3 years, and I wanted to die. I could not get rid of that.
You know, and I tell everybody about the RSO. Russell Langhammer, and I hope you're watching, buddy.
Love Russell.
The Hammer.
The Hammer.
Yes.
Hey, he was Lori and I's savior. And we did dabs every once in a while, but we just didn't know. We were just using.
We didn't know
how
to medicate with
right.
You know, like to find what works with you. Like you may say do a flour in the morning or a dab at lunch or one before you go to bed.
Right.
We weren't doing that really. We didn't know. We didn't have the knowledge. And
right.
when we met Russell, he told us about that, and then also about the FICO and the concentrates, and
right.
You know, because I'm old. I'm 60, so all I really knew about was flour. You know, and that was
right.
it. And now there's just so many different applications and.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. We are smoking a CBD joint that we got.
Oh no, y'all are good.
I just wanted to let people know that because we are in Texas, that's the only thing we're allowed to do in this great state of Texas.
Right. No, definitely, definitely. No, it.
So, if anybody was
I don't care.
Yeah.
This is from the melting pot.
Heck yeah. Well, you were just talking about how you do a show. What days is that again, and where do you find you at?
We come on Tuesdays at we were had Nurse Lisa, but we don't.
She was on Wednesday.
Oh, Wednesday, excuse me. But anyway, we come on Tuesdays at 7:30, Wednesdays at 6:30, and then Friday night at 8 or 8:30 sometimes. Just depends if we're at our grandson's house and we're having to make that drive back home. We get a little late sometimes, but we will come on.
And then Sunday at 4:20 as well. We have My Life with Cannabis. That's where people can get a hold of us and tell everybody their story with cannabis and
awesome
what cannabis is doing for them, and how it's changing their life.
If anybody wants to come on our show, please come and tell your story.
Where do they watch this at?
420 Canna Care Op.
On Facebook, right?
Yes, ma'am. On Facebook.
We'll be on Zoom soon. We'll be doing the Zoom thing too, though.
Awesome.
Hopefully.
Yes. We were just talking about that the other day. How
we're gonna pay our little money for Facebook.
Yeah. If y'all need any help, just let me know. I'll help.
Right. Thank you very much, Candis, for that.
Yeah, we started out
to get on other platforms as well, so we can see what we can do to make some changes in Texas.
Definitely.
You know, and I want to say this too. I just hear, I don't know, but I hear there's just a handful, maybe a couple handful of people that go to the Capitol. I haven't been but once, so I can't. I seen it on live on Facebook. I seen how many people went to testify and stuff. But there's only a small amount. In Texas, we need y'all up there, you know, because we can't vote on this. If they see numbers, people, that's what they're going to look at.
No,
and
definitely.
We need signatures, testimonies. Call your congressman, your representative, your state representative, whatever you have to do to get this law passed in the state of Texas.
You got to be a bugaboo.
Yes, bug the crap out of them.
You got it.
Come up here, let's shake them up. Let's shake them up. You have
definitely. I've been the past few times. This year, I just didn't have the funds to go. And like I said, right now I'm a taxi, so I take my husband to work, my daughter to school, and then I pick them both up. So we have one vehicle, and there was no way. Last year, I just drove up by myself, but Andrea was out of school. I just took her with me. I just took her out of school, but because of Corona and everything, she had missed so many days already that I couldn't let her take out anymore this session. But we've definitely been emailing and all that good stuff. And I know y'all are going up to the Capitol. What date and time and where to meet?
We'll be up there at 28. We're going from 1 to 4 o'clock. And then after that, they're going to have a 4:30 11th Street rally there as well. 11th Street overpass, bypass, something like that. Overpass, something like that. If you look on the messages, it's in there. But anyway, I'll post it.
Okay.
And after our rally and we would like people to come up there with us.
Heck
to come
yeah.
help us. Right.
Anybody in that Austin area or anybody that can travel, go up there and show your support and let them know how many people stand for cannabis.
Right. And I know it's Memorial Weekend, but if you're up there going to the river, stop by.
Right.
You know, stop by.
If you're passing by, stop by.
Definitely.
Wonderful.
Definitely. Well, thank y'all so much for what y'all are doing. You know, it is important to get boots on the ground and bodies out there because people don't know what we're doing. They just assume, oh, I hear it all the time. Well, I thought it legalized medical. Well, only at 0.5%. What?
Right.
And they'll be like, what do you, nobody follows it. Nobody knows you have to educate them and let them know it's not legal.
That would not touch. That's a small child.
Yeah, right. They're making criminals. They're making criminals. Is what they're doing.
Yes. Right. It's not enough for a lot of people. Like for the only people that I've ever heard that it actually works for really is epileptic people.
Right.
Have those seizures. If they don't have a severe case of it, then it helps. But
yeah. And you have to have
PTSD, cancer, none of that's gonna help.
It won't help. So CBD and THC helps. CBD by itself, you know, it gives me a headache, but
and yeah, a lot of people can't take CBD. A lot of people it doesn't work. Some people it does work. The salves work a lot for me, but I never really noticed a difference with the oral. But I do smoke a lot of regular THC pot, so I figured I'd get my CBD that way.
Hell yeah. Right. Us too. But when we come on live, we like to smoke a joint and we're going to smoke CBD.
Right.
In case knocking on
I get you. Yeah.
But we might not be able to smoke Delta 8 for long, see?
Yeah, I know, man. I'm so mad about that.
Yeah, I don't know, probably September is whenever our bills go in when the laws are set. So.
And it's so crazy. Like this amendment was brought on. The bill was wax, THC, whether or not it should be the same ticket and release like the regular cannabis flower would be because it's the same damn thing. It's just a different way. And all of a sudden they throw some damn amendment in there banning Delta 8. Like, where did that come from? Like, they can just do that. It's crazy. I don't understand. I really don't. And Rhonda, hey, love, I love you. We're going to get you on here after the Wendy Love Edge.
Okay, the medical bill 1535 has passed.
It's headed to the Senate for debate and vote. Now heads to the Senate for debate and vote. It passed second hearing in the Senate.
But from what I'm hearing is they took PTSD out and a pain out. They admitted that's what I heard. Yes, that's what I don't know for sure. Don't quote me on this, but I heard that they've amended it. And I've heard that they amended the 0.5 or the 5% THC limit one. I heard they amended that to 1%.
You know, yeah, and like my friends was saying, you know, they made that dead on arrival for one thing, you know, so they can keep that shit going. Psychedelics, because of the psychedelics they asked for. And you know, we don't need that right now. We don't need that.
They didn't even need to mention that.
Well, it definitely works, but we need to focus on this right now. We need to focus on cannabis.
One thing at a time. One thing at a time. Because you know when you throw
what we've been asking for, not just throw something in.
Well, here's the thing. They have problems with the word psychoactive for so many years. And now they're throwing psychedelic in there.
Right.
So, you know.
And they've been saying cannabis is psychoactive and so it scares them. Yeah.
That's why Dan Patrick was like this the other day.
Yep.
That's why.
Yeah, well, we got to call our representatives, call the senators, tell them to quit amending these bills. And I hate to be this person, but not that it really works. I mean, it does, but they're going to do what they want anyway. I'm so frustrated with Texas.
What's his number?
Huh?
What's the
number to call?
Their number. Yeah.
Hold on, I've got them all in chicken scratch here because I've been calling all day. Okay. This is
I needed to get
the governor's
my friends,
number.
I have it. Hang on.
The governor's number is 512-463-0001.
Say it again.
Hang on, let me put it in my memos real quick.
We need to say this over and over so people will know. Call that number.
Yes.
Call.
512
Okay.
463 0001.
Okay.
And then you can also go
512-463-0001, guys, y'all.
Yes.
Please call that number.
And then you can also go to wrm.capital.texas.gov, and that will tell you who represents you, your senators, everything. So you can also contact those people that represent you and tell them to get it.
Right.
Hey, y'all, we need y'all there in Texas. Come on now.
We have so many people that need this. That
definitely.
You know, that is their medication. It's not it's not a get high thing. This is a medication.
Exactly.
There is pharmaceuticals that they've given me that cannabis, there's no comparison.
I hate this about Texas. They killed a lot of my friends, and every damn month, or every year, I had 3 of my friends die last year, all over that bullshit opiate. Because why they couldn't get it at their doctor, it went out on the streets, they got it and had fentanyl in it.
Exactly.
People were pressing that shit.
They can't afford the pill form anymore on the street.
Right.
So they go to ice, heroin. It's all the same thing. It's opioids. It's Adderall. That's what's going on with our kids right now. My son is living proof. He was 10. They put him on that Adderall, a very high dose of it. When he turned 18, they yanked it away from him and told him, you don't have ADHD anymore. The kid from 10 to 18 was on a very high dose of Adderall. They go to meth on the street because it's Adderall. It's the same thing. It gives you the same high, helps you focus, and it don't get me going on pharmaceuticals, man. My mom killed herself. She was on opioids, and man, they had her on Oxycontin, Loratab, everything, and then all of a sudden just yanked it all away from them.
Excuse my language, y'all. I want to say that's what the son of a bitches up there need to look at.
Yes.
Cannabis got me off of
death toll of that. There's no death toll on no damn marijuana.
Exactly.
There's a death toll on them damn pills and alcohol.
Yeah.
We want it to stop now.
Yeah.
We're going to try every bit.
The opiate crisis, what happened with that? Guys, there is still an opiate crisis.
Yes.
And cannabis is the answer to the opiate crisis.
It is.
Because I know so many people that have gotten off of opiates thanks to Pico or so.
True story, man. I'm telling you, it's a miracle for a lot of people, and we need to get this legalized, y'all. But so on May 27th, 28th, rally at the Capitol and walk for cannabis, y'all. If y'all are in the Austin area, y'all go check out Stevo and Lori. And
definitely,
bring a sign, bring a flag, show your support for cannabis. Let them know.
That's right. We'd love to have
Let's bring it loud and proud to the Capitol, y'all. Come on, Texas. Let's free the weed.
And y'all go check them out.
Texas.
Definitely. Free the weed, y'all. And 420 Canna Care Op is who you can go look at on Facebook for them. Great people wanting to make a change. We need more people like you stepping up, doing more. It's the key. The education's the key, and we need to get it spread.
That's right. We do.
Exactly.
Thank y'all so much for coming on. Do y'all have anything else y'all want to tell anybody about before?
If y'all come on, we have free giveaways all the time. You know, we like to advocate. We need more Texas people.
Join our
group. We have fun. So y'all come join us. It's a private group. We're gonna make it non-private here in a little while. Anyway, y'all hit the link.
Like and follow our page. We have a page as well. Our page is 420 Canna Care. There's no op on it.
Oh,
but our page is 420 Canna Care, and the group is Care Op.
That's the one I've been tagging in the group, I think. Okay.
Like a co-op, right?
Yeah.
A co-op of people all working together to free the weed.
Definitely. Well, thank y'all so much. Thank y'all for coming on. Y'all are welcome anytime. Anytime y'all got an event you want to tell people about, that's what this is for. People get their stories out and get people to rally together and save our plant, y'all. Legalize it.
Thanks. I wish we could have got a hold of you a lot sooner, but I know we were all busy at 420 and all that.
That was totally my bad, dude. Like so much.
That's fun.
Right. And we should have went on with Glenn here, but we just didn't know at the time what we were gonna. We knew what we were going to do, but we just didn't know the dates because, like you said, they don't tell us.
Right.
But
exactly.
2 hours.
Do that on purpose. It's rigged. It's rigged. It's all rigged. I get so mad.
Right.
I know it.
So
thank y'all very much. And y'all have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Candace.
Thank you, Candace. Once again, free the weed, Texas, y'all.
Free
We
the
need it. Be up there at Austin, May 28th from 1 to 4.
See you guys there.
See y'all there.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Peace.
Awesome. No, don't do that. I'm just removing them so that I can do that. Okay. So cool, y'all. Y'all go check out May 27th, 28th, rally at the Capitol, walk for cannabis. They said that they know that the thing for this session is over on Wednesday, but this is to start up the new session in 2 years. So they're on a roll. Y'all already starting and thinking about that. That's a good thing because Texas is definitely going to need some more years to get what we need, y'all. It looks like, unfortunately. But cool deal. So I wanted to go ahead and thank really quick KM420 Radio, our sponsors. I know I cut it off in the beginning earlier, as well as WJAE 420. Y'all can watch the replay of this show and not watch it, listen to the replay of this show on both those radio stations. And of course, if you can check out the live Canna Corners from now and on, my past ones on Canna Corner YouTube channel. And big shout out to the Human Solution International, the Human Solution International Texas chapter. We just got up and going and rolling on that. Very excited to go to our event on the 12th. KM420 Radio presents. We're going to have so much music. It's in Austin, Texas at the Texas Music Ranch. We're going to have amazing speakers. We got Joe Grumbine. We got Wendy Love Edge. We've got G.I. Mary Jane. We've got, speakers glue. Russell Longhammer, Karen Reeves. Just so many amazing speakers coming. So if y'all can get to the Austin area on the 12th, June 12th, y'all check that out. I know that the normal DFW March has been moved to July. I will try. I don't have the exact date written on my paper, but I will try to put the link in and you can click on it and see the exact day. So it won't be June 5th. I guess we're having a little bit of an issue with getting everything together on that. But so July, it will happen though. And I will be going. I have gone the past couple times they've had it, and it is just so much fun. If you are like me and until a couple of years or last year was able to go to finally a legal state, this is your first time that you're ever going to feel like, oh my God, because you can smoke that whole few hours and they march on the Capitol lit up and cops on both sides. And it's just amazing feeling to be able to be free for just that one day and not have to worry about anything. They're not causing trouble or anything. And then being with good fellowship, good people, meeting people. That's the key. Get stronger, get bigger by working with others and making a change. and definitely what I'm all about. The more the merrier, y'all. Bring in everybody that we can and you make a change, make a difference, because it's going to take all of us standing up. As y'all can see, baby steps. I say it all the time. And don't get me wrong, I'm grateful for the changes that they're making, but it's just very disappointing to see them take a perfect bill and just slash it. And that's what they're doing right now, I think. And I hope not, but I'm definitely going to be reading up more on what just happened in these bills, and I will try to get back with you on it next week. I also wanted to talk about police officers, y'all. Let me take a minute. Okay, if any of y'all know and have been following me on Facebook, you know that we got involved in a hit and run accident a few days ago. I think it was last week. I don't even know the day. I think it was Friday, because I was coming home from taking my husband back from his work, bringing him home. And we're driving and we're just talking to each other. We just, like we always do whenever I go get him and we come home. And all of a sudden, this lady out of nowhere on my side of the vehicle, on the passenger side, just almost hits us, like really close, and then slams on her brake. And I'm like, what the fuck? Me and Jason both look at each other and we're like, what just happened here? I don't understand. And so we were like, okay, whatever. And Jason moves all the way over to the other side of the road to try to get away from her. And this lady swerves, gets back in front of us, slams on her brakes again, and we almost hit her again. And luckily, Jason's a good defensive driver, I guess, because this lady literally tried to hit us like 8 times. Kept getting in front of it, we'd move. And then finally, so at the very end, after all this crap trying to get away from this lady, I'm like, what the hell to this lady? Like, who are you? What is your problem? And so she goes, we're going at a stoplight like this, and she goes into a turning only lane. And so we're like, well, thank God she is fixing to go this way and leave us the hell alone, right? Wrong. She plows into the side of us and goes. And we parked. We thought, okay, we're going to pull over and figure out what's going on with this lady. What is her problem? And so we pull over and we're going to get insurance information, and she goes. She just flies off. So we get behind her and we start following her. This lady's going 90 miles an hour. We're not about to do 90 miles an hour on the road. So we just followed at a safe speed, safe distance, but we weren't losing her, but she was like way up here. We call 911. We tell them, look, this lady's been trying to hit us. She's tried to sideswipe us once. She's tried to brake check us like 5 or 6 times. And now she just hit the side of our vehicle in a turning only lane and left. And so the cops, we're following them all the way in from the accident happened in Joshua, all the way into Cleburne. And we're thinking, thank God, that here comes the cops. They're going to take care of all this, right? This is what frustrates me. And this is why police get a bad rap. I can count 4 times on my fingers that I have reported incidents that were crimes, and they just got swept under the rug like it was no big deal. My dad stuck his tongue down my throat. Oh, that's sick. It's not illegal. Sorry. I got raped by my stepdad. I was 18. I couldn't be raped. I seduced him. I can name several times where I have gone to report an incident, and for some reason, it's my word against whatever, and it's really, really aggravating to think, okay, these police are supposed to protect and serve us. Like, this lady assaulted us with her motor vehicle and ran off. That is a hit and run. That is a crime. Anyway, you're going to understand why I'm so upset in a minute. We're sitting here in Cleveland. They have us parked way over here. They have this lady parked 40 feet away from all these cops. These cops are all over here by us for some reason. Maybe because my Free the Weed sticker. I don't know. But we don't smoke in our car. We don't do anything like that. I got a Free the Weed sticker on my car. So it's begging to be pulled over all the time. So anyway, they have her way over here on this side of the parking lot. 40 feet away. They're parked over by us. They let her sit there for a good 20 minutes, turning on her light, digging through her car. Whatever this lady could have been on was probably destroyed and disintegrated by the time they finally got Joshua to come and take care of it. Long story short, not one ticket was written. I was told by the police officer it was not illegal to hit and run because she stopped for him. So we called the cops. We helped them find her, but because when they turned their light on and pulled her over, that wasn't a hit and run. That she said that she didn't realize that she hit y'all. After she chased us like several blocks, it's all on video. You can just look at the street lights, trying to hit us, trying to get us to hit them. Nothing. Like no ticket, no drug breathalyzer test, no nothing. Here's insurance information, bye. So I'm like, well, this is not right. I strongly told them what I thought of what they were doing. I mean, I wasn't disrespectful, but I said, you mean it's okay for somebody to hit and run and chase us with their car and try to hit us, and that's okay? That's not illegal. No, ma'am, it's not illegal. She said she didn't realize she hit you and y'all scared her. I bet she was scared. She just tried to hit us with her vehicle. Like, come on. So anyway, we go to Cleaver and we're getting the videotapes from there. We were when we went to first, Jason went to Joshua and the police chief told him straight up, a hit and run is not illegal in Texas. Straight up. So Jason goes to Cleburne after that and gets the camera footage ordered for that. And there was no accident written up, no accident report whatsoever. Nothing happened, no ticket, no nothing. Oh, you damaged your bit, bye. Here's insurance information, whatever. You know, nothing was done, nothing was to prove what happened. And so the Cleveland people call us back. I've got this all on record, by the way, what that cop said, that it is illegal in Texas to hit and run, and there is something that they could have done about it, and blah, blah, blah. So Jason goes again today because that was the weekend and they were closed. So we had to wait until today to go back to Joshua and get the cameras from those police officers. And we're filing charges, y'all. We're going to do something because this just isn't right. Like, people, these cops get away with this dirty stuff because nobody stands up and they just take it. Like the cops said, oh, it's not illegal. Oh, okay. Yes, I'm just screwed. And they don't do nothing about it. So, you know, we're going to go and we got the camera footage coming in, and I will keep y'all updated about all that. But yes, so needless to say, my PTS level this week has been like up here because I was involved in all that. She hit my side of the vehicle and nothing was done. It was no problem, not illegal. So anyway, I will keep y'all updated about that. I'm definitely not letting this go. If I have to sue the damn city of Joshua to show them that what they're doing isn't right. I don't know who this lady is. I don't know if she's a senator's kid or whatever, but there's something really weird going on, real fishy. Everyone we've talked to, even the ladies trying to get the records, they're like, oh, I'm going to look into this for you. That doesn't sound right. And I was like, you know, I've seen them take more time investigating who shot a deer without a license than looking at the camera footage to see her chasing us for blocks, trying to hit us with her car. Like, it would take them literally 5 seconds to look at that. There is no my word against theirs there. That you can see it. You can look at the 911 call and hear we're describing everything that happened as we're going and where she's at and everything. So all it took was a little investigation on these cops' parts to find out that, dude, you can't just let her go. You can't just let her go. This ain't right. And if anybody knows people that have had traumatic stuff going on, like I said, I deal with PTSD. The flashbacks from incidents, smells will trigger you, visions will trigger you. Just, it's not easy. Like, and it took me everything I had to get to the point where I could drive around and just do what I do every day. Like, that wasn't easy. And finally to fight all that and get through it and then have something like this, it's wrong. And you go to either a fight mode or a flight mode. And I've always been the fight mode person. So Joshua's in for a fight. Anyway, I will keep y'all more updated on that. I will definitely be talking more about these bills that have just gone through. I need to research them a little bit more, but definitely call your representatives at wrn.capital.texas.gov. And remember that number for Lieutenant Dan Patrick, 515-463-0001. So y'all definitely go tell them we want all these bills to go through and stop amending our stuff to crap. Yeah. Okay. So other than that, let me think. Is there anything else? Next week, Seth Cunningham, Walking Through the Pain, a Walk a Mile with Seth. He will be on Canna Corner, May 31st at 7 p.m. So y'all definitely don't want to miss that. Seth's an amazing guy. He walks everywhere and talks to people, and he's a cannabis patient, and he's got a major story to tell, and I just cannot wait to have him on. So y'all definitely don't want to miss next week's. And I got to tell y'all about Alternative Healing Farms. Okay, so we've been studying Colorado. We wanted to go, right? And now we're finding out that we couldn't do with what we wanted with the land if we got land in Colorado. Like, you could only build one house and you can't sell it separately for when you buy it. For a huge mess. Like, there's no way we're getting land when we're being told we can't do what we want on it. So, what's happened now is basically Farrah was down to the line with her house, dude. She's fixing to lose it. She's got to find another place to go. And so I understand, she's got to do her, like, she's got to figure it out. So I'm not going to disclose what area she's looking at right now. That's on her, but I still love her and I understand she's got to do what she's got to do. Me, on the other hand, me and Jason are looking right now at Oklahoma, because at least they got a good medical thing going on right now with cannabis. And if I can't get to a totally legal state, maybe I can go there and at least get on it medically for the time being, and then we can still petition there. And so I know the reason the recreational petition didn't pass was because Corona hit and they couldn't get the signatures. So maybe we can help in there. And then my farm, everything that I said I'm going to do, we're going to do. And y'all stay tuned. When I get my mind set to something, we do it. But I love Farrah. I wish her the best on her endeavors. And I understand, it came down to a last minute thing. And her son is planning on moving off and stuff. So, but I still love the death out of her and still part of KM 420 radio and everything. Just things didn't go as we planned. Like I still want to do all of it, but things are not going as planned. But we've got the RV. We're moving. We're moving somewhere. We're moving to land where we can get animals and have a farm and grow our own medicine. And we're doing research. So that's where that stands right now. So there's the update on that. I love y'all very much. And I can't wait to see y'all next Monday. Y'all have a great night.